So, first lesson, chapter 1, from the beginning of time. Story of human evolution. In that one, points to remember. First one, phases of evolution. Then second one is places of evolution. Third one, social aspect. Fourth one, economic aspect. Fifth, cultural. Then sixth, sources. 7 phases of Stone Age. Eighth one, present day. So first one, phases of evolution. This one, first one, phases of evolution. Stage 1, early societies. First one, ape. Second one, Australopithecus. C, Homo erectus, literally upright man. Homo erectus means upright man, the one who stands straight. Homo sapiens literally means thinking or wise man. Then comes the stage 2, hunter-gatherer societies. First one, modern humans. Second one, hunters and gatherers. So, in human evolution, there were some stages, and the first stage, man was like an ape, and second stage is called Australopithecus. Third one is Homo erectus. Fourth one is Homo sapiens. And in stage 2, that is hunter-gatherer, that is they hunt and they gather food. First one is modern humans, second one is hunters and gatherers. Places of evolution. The earliest fossils of modern humans were found in Ethiopia. Then another one was found from South Africa, then from Morocco, Israel, Australia, Borneo, France. From these places, some fossils were got from Ethiopia, South Africa, Morocco, Israel, Australia, Borneo, and from France. The earliest fossils of modern humans were found from these places: Ethiopia, South Africa, Morocco, Israel, Australia, Borneo, and France. Then third one, some social aspects. In it comes food, shelter, etc. Then in economic aspects, farming, domestication of animals, trade, etc. comes. That is how they farm, that is they cultivate crops, how they domesticate animals, trade, like that. Then fifth one, cultural aspects, what all they did, paintings, then they used stone tools, those comes under cultural aspects. Then comes sources, in it comes fossils, stone tools, bones, etc. We get some evidence from fossils, from stone tools, from bones, etc. Then there are different phases of Stone Age. There was different phases in Stone Age. Then present day hunter-gatherers, role of both men and women in present society. Then snippets from the chapter, phases of evolution. The origin of human beginnings are divided into several stages. First one is that their origin is divided into several stages: primates, hominids. So what are primates? Primates are a category of larger group of mammals that emerged in Asia and Africa. So, primates are a category of larger group of mammals emerged in Asia and Africa. They existed about 36 to 24 million years ago. They existed about 36 to 24 million years ago. They existed in Asia and Africa. They existed in Asia and Africa. Hominoids. Hominoids are a subgroup amongst primates that emerged about 24 million called hominoids. This group included apes who had smaller brains. They had 4 legs but were unable to walk. Hominoids, they are subgroup amongst primates that emerged about 24 million and they are called hominoids. They included apes who had smaller brains. They had 4 legs and were unable to walk erect. They were not erect. Hominoids were not erect and they were like apes and they had smaller brains. Then comes hominids. 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 The evidence of the first hominids is found about 5.6 million in Africa. They had an upright posture and bipedal locomotion. They had an upright posture and bipedal locomotion. Hominids belong to a family known as Hominidae, which includes all forms of human beings. Hominids belong to a family known as Hominidae, which includes all forms of human beings. They are further subdivided into branches known as genus, of which Australopithecus and Homo are important. Each of these in turn includes several species. Hominids belong to a family known as Hominidae, which includes all forms of human beings. They are further subdivided into branches known as genus, of which Australopithecus and Homo are important. Each of these in turn includes several species. Homo is a Latin word meaning man. Homo means man. It's a Latin word meaning man. So, human fossils are classified as Homo habilis. Homo habilis. Homo habilis means the tool maker. Habilis means tool maker. Homo erectus. Erectus means the upright man. And the Homo sapiens means the thinking or the wise man. Homo sapiens, modern human, can further be divided into Homo heidelbergensis, fossils found in Europe, Asia and Africa. Homo neanderthalensis, fossils found in Europe, Western and Middle Asia. Homo sapiens or the modern human can be divided into Homo heidelbergensis, and Homo heidelbergensis fossils can be found in Europe, Asia and Africa. Europe, Asia and Africa. And Homo neanderthalensis fossils are found in Europe, again Europe, Western and Middle Asia. Western and Middle Asia. It's Asia again, but it's Western and Middle Asia. The remains of early humans have been classified into different species. These are often distinguished from one another on the basis of differences in bone structure. For instance, species of early humans are differentiated in terms of their skull size and distinctive jaws. These characteristics may have evolved due to what has been called positive feedback mechanism. The remains of early humans have been classified into different species. These are often distinguished from one another on the basis of differences in bone structure. For instance, species of early humans are differentiated in terms of their skull size. Skull size may be different, distinctive jaws, their jaws may be different. These characteristics may have evolved due to what has been called positive feedback mechanism. What is this positive feedback mechanism? This is an example of positive feedback mechanism. The arrows pointing towards a box indicates the influences that shaped that particular development. Increase in size and capacity of brain, tool making, then what? Hands freed for using tools and carrying infants, objects, upright walking, visual surveillance, long distance walking, while foraging and hunting. The arrows pointing away from a box indicate how developments mentioned in the box influenced other processes. Then we'll take modern human and hunter human. What is modern human? Modern human, on one side, some scholars feel that ethnographic data cannot be used for understanding past societies. They have not applied directly the specific data from present-day hunter-gatherer societies to interpret the archaeological remains of the past. On the one side, some scholars feel that ethnographic data cannot be used for understanding past societies. They have not applied directly the specific data from present-day hunter-gatherer societies to interpret the archaeological remains of the past. They have the ideas. Present-day hunter-gatherer societies pursues several other economic activities along with hunting and gathering. These include engaging in exchange and trade in minor forest produce or working paid laborers in the fields of neighboring farmers. Moreover, these societies are totally marginalized in all senses, geographically, politically, and socially. The conditions in which they live are very different from those of early humans. There are tremendous variation amongst living hunter-gatherer societies. There are conflicting data on many issues such as relative importance of hunting and gathering group sizes or the movement from place to place. Today, generally, women gather and men hunt. There are societies where both women and men hunt and gather and make tools. Both women and men are contributing to the food supply. The hunter human. Whereas there are scholars who have directly applied specific data from present-day hunter-gatherer societies to interpret the archaeological remains of the past, they suggest that hominids sites dated back to 2 millennia. Social factors. Food, for example, Hunting began in about 500,000 years ago. The Hadza shelter date between 700,000. Tools accumulated in one place. Example in that map map to in text reference Europe tree shaping figure. Economic factors. Hunting began about 500,000 years ago. Gathering, foraging to search for food. Domestication of animals began between 10,000 and 4,000 years ago. Agricultural and pastoralism, which began around 10,000 years ago. Cultural factors. It developed between 30,000 and 12,000 years ago. Art, cave painting, stone tools, communication and skill and language. Phases of Stone Age: Paleolithic, Mesolithic and Neolithic. Neolithic Revolution. Sources: stone tools, fossils, bones, positive feedback mechanism. Present day hunters and gatherers. 2 points of view. Directly applied specific data from present day hunter-gatherer societies to interpret the archaeological remains of the past. Past societies are totally different from the present society.